Hey there, I'm Tara Lunsford, and you're watching a review of Tenyo's Crystal Cleaver. What is up, you beautiful people? My name is Tara Lunsford, and welcome back to another magic trick review here on the channel. Now, if you're new here, then definitely please consider subscribing and take a look around the channel at my past reviews. Now, if you are new here, then welcome. Thank you for stopping by and spend some time with me today. I really do appreciate it, so thank you so much for that. You didn't have to click on my face, but I'm glad you did, and I'm glad you're here. And I hope that you feel that, because I do love making this content for you guys, and it's really what I love doing. I love making all sorts of different types of creative content for magicians, informative content, entertainment for magicians. I love it all, so I'm super glad you're here. And if you aren't new here, then you know that my name's Tyler, and I'm glad to have your back. Have your back? Well, I do have your back, but I'm glad that you are back. There we go. Hey, and if you want to help support the channel, I'd greatly appreciate that as well. TylerLunsford.com is a great place to do so. Free worldwide shipping on all my merchandise. If you check that out, it really would mean the world to me. And my Patreon has some really cool benefits over there. So if you'd like to check out either of those, I'd really appreciate it. And if you can't, I totally get that as well. But I'm super glad that you're here. I'm going to get right into this video right now. One more thing before this video does get started. I do want to say this product was sent to me by Abstract Effects to be reviewed, but they actually don't sell this product on their website. They're not a full retailer of magic, which means they only sell their own stuff, so you know that you're truly getting an unbiased review right now when you watch this video, because they don't even sell this product. They're helping me out with the channel, helping me buy some more magic so that way I can do these reviews for you guys and put out more reviews for you guys. So thanks so much to Abstract Effects for helping me out, and hopefully you get something out of this video as well. So let's go ahead and get right into this video. First off, you need to know what actually is Crystal Cleaver. Well, Crystal Cleaver is a trick that Tenyo has put out in the past, and it's not new by any means, but it is referred to sometimes by a lot of people as the best Tenyo trick that they have put out. And honestly, I don't have any Tenyo tricks, but I definitely see why people can make that claim, because this is awesome. A ring, which may be borrowed, is placed into a crystal casket and the top is closed. The box is covered with an empty tube, and a magical cleaver, aka a small sword, is inserted into the top of the tube. Then magically you push down the sword and it ends up going through the crystal casket and through the ring. When the tube is removed, the sword is through the ring inside of the casket. Let's talk about what you'll be receiving if you decide to purchase it. Well, you'll be getting the actual gimmicks that you need to perform this effect. You get all the props, you don't have to supply anything. They even include a ring to get you started, but you also can borrow a ring if you'd like to go around that route. I'm sure you want to see what this trick looks like when it's being performed, so I'm going to show you. Is this examinable? Technically, not everything is examinable, but I hand out everything after I perform it every time, ever since I've had my hands on this, which I've had it for probably a month now, and I'm just so in love with this. Like, it's just that quick trick, this little cool knick-knack that you can show people, and it fools them. It's insane, and then they get to handle the props afterwards. I hand it out, and no one has ever found anything, and I love it. I love it so much. This is, I don't know, hopefully you can tell. I'm not just trying to fanboy over this effect, but this is just such a cool little trick that you can just have, and it genuinely is just a little, it feels like a little toy that is just going to drive people insane because it is so good. How's the setup when it comes to performing Crystal Cleaver? There is one small thing you have to do at the beginning, but once you've done that, out of your spectators, you're ready to go. How are the angles when it comes to performing Crystal Cleaver? They are amazing. You can perform this 360 degrees, surrounded, nobody will see a thing. Are there any negatives when it comes to performing Crystal Cleaver? There's not really that many negatives. Honestly, I barely have any. The only thing that I will say is that sometimes this isn't really like that much of a fault in the trick, but when you're holding the purple tube on top and you're taking the sword and you're slicing it through the crystal box, it feels like the purple tube is going to fall over sometimes, but you kind of have to hold it, which no problem with that. It's not really a negative. I just wanted to let you know that usually you do have to hold the purple tube on top when you slice the sword through the crystal box, because it's just, you know, a lot of momentum of you just dragging this sword down, and the momentum can sometimes cause the purple tube to flip off, which obviously, like, it's not a big deal. Just put your finger on top of the tube and then problem solved. But I just wanted to let you know about that. One of the positives about Crystal Cleaver, I love this effect. If you can't tell, this is such a cool little like item that you can just have around, because it just looks like a little toy that you got from the dollar store, but it's gonna fool the pants off of people. I mean, it's just so cool. And I'm not trying to bring it down to a low level and be like, yeah, this trick looks like something you got from the dollar store. But no, it just looks like this little, you know, toy you'd find in a magic kit or whatever, which I love. And it's just so cool. And everything's examinable at the end. At least I've handed out everything and nobody's found a thing. I love it. It's fooling, it's examinable, and you can borrow a ring. What more could you want from a Tenyo product? I mean, it's just so cool. What does this retail as? Well, it currently retails as $22 US, and is that a fair price? Absolutely. This could even go for like 25, honestly. It's just such a cool thing to have. I think the price is great on it. I love everything about it. If you can't tell from watching this review, it's awesome. What would I give this out of 10? I hate to do this. Like, I hate giving products good, like, great scores, because it makes me feel like I'm not giving it like a good review, but it's just such a cool trick. It's so cool, so fun to perform. It's getting a 10 out of 10 for everything about it. It's examinable at the end. You can hand out everything. You can borrow a ring. It will fool people. It's great. It's a great price. It's gonna look cool on your shelf, and if someone asks you about it, oh, this is just this cool little magic trick I have. You show it to them, boom, mind blown. Thank you so much for sticking around to the end of this video. I really appreciate it, and if you feel that Crystal Cleaver is for you, the link for it is in the description down below. Also in the description is a link to my Instagram page. There you can follow me on Instagram at TarLensForMagic. There I post all sorts of behind the scenes, Q&As, sneak peeks, and announcements, and all sorts of things, polls, so definitely head on over there and check me out on that platform. And if you're still here, you're watching, I appreciate you. I really do. And if you want to check out my website or help me on Patreon, I'd greatly appreciate that as well. All the support means the world to me. If you have any questions, comment down below. And thank you so much to Abstract Effects for allowing me to have this product so I could do this review for you beautiful people out there. And once again, thanks for staying around. It really does. Like, I can't make this content without people watching it, so I really appreciate you guys doing that. It means a ton to me. And hopefully I'll see you in another video that I post sometime soon. See ya.